Hey guys, Nadine here. Um, yeah, what shall I say for this week? Um, and a lot of you who watch this, you're probably also empaths and feel this energy that is happening, and it's not easy. I mean, we are now experiencing duality at a level that is mind blowing. I mean, everything is like oppression, freedom, black, white, masculine, feminine, right, wrong. Everything is put up in our face. Now, what do you do when these things get put up in your face? You go like, whoa, what is all this? You first go inside, okay? I always say, don't do any knee-jerk reactions. Just go inside and say, where can I find within myself and within my subconscious, within my deepest thoughts, what my ancestral beliefs are that I am carrying with me. I did that exercise yesterday and I was shocked to realize that I have a lot of xenophobia within me because of where I was brought up and about cultural habits that we have that just are based on judgment on how you look, judgment on what your background is, and your DNA and your ancestry. And we're always judging from the outside. We live so much with our full attention on the outside world. And we forget to first, I always say, before you start cleaning up the whole world, clean up your own doorstep. Work with you. Where are you when it comes to how much do you know about freedom, oppression, about discrimination, all discrimination, and all suppression? But of course, some of them are way more out of line and have been going on for so long. We need to do something about this. It's been part of the human psyche, the suppression, and it when it happens on a massive scale, and you know you're always going to end up with a short stick, that then you know, okay, we need to do something about this. First inside, then as a collective. What can you do? Where can you say, okay, I am gonna educate myself, I'm gonna learn about how I can change these ideas that I have that I'm not even aware of. So start with raising your awareness. Where are you suppressing your shadow sides, your hatred, your anger, these are all emotions. And as I always say, emotion is energy in motion. And we have this whole scale when we are in a physical body where our emotions take over control. Now, it is not up to emotions to take over control. That is never a good idea. It's like raw onion. Raw onion is not a good idea. And when it happens to other people, it is for us an amazing opportunity to go into forgiveness and learn what is really forgiveness. And those lessons are hard. In our spiritual gym where we train our spiritual muscles, a forgiveness muscle is not an easy muscle to train, okay? It is hard. And when we see horrible things happening to people, you go, how can you forgive that? How can you say, I'm going to forgive this person when he's just treating another human being like a piece of, excuse my French, shit. You know, my YouTube video says not for kids, so I'm allowed to use words like this. And kids have been suppressed, you know, all these things that go on with kids that are being abused. I mean, what is our story? I know I had to go and dig very deep to forgive the man that abused me sexually when I was 7 years old. that was not an easy thing. That was a layer upon a layer upon a layer. I had to forgive people who didn't give me the chances because I was a woman and I had to prove I was better than men. And still, I can see that I am privileged. You know, I have a lot of privileges that other people will never get. So they not only get that, but then on top of that, they have a whole lot of heap of suppression that is put them under. And of course, that is then normal. I mean, how would you be if somebody's constantly pushing on you? One day you go, I had enough, this is it, you know, and then it comes out. Okay, and then we go, where am I doing this? You don't want to sit like that on a volcano. And once you know that you have cleaned within yourself and you have educated yourself and you know, okay, how can I show up in this world and make sure that we can end suppression together? That whether it be anybody who has his freedom not being respected, anybody who's being treated as if they are worth less than we all have the same worthiness. There is at a spiritual level no difference, but we cannot over spiritualize. We have to go to deep inside our darkest parts of the ego and see, where have I been judging people on skin color, on race, on education, on all these things. And we constantly do it. For me, it's enough to hear somebody talking and think, oh, that person, his education might be this, he's probably from that. And you look at them and we are constantly doing it. It is very hard for our mind to retrain our brains and get that judge out of it. You know, you have to go and say, from a higher perspective, we are all part of the same. So whatever is happening outside is happening inside me. You cannot deny that it is happening. The Nile is a river in Egypt, and besides that, it shouldn't go anywhere else. So go inside and check, where is your suppression? Where are you not owning how you judge and how you judge what's happening around you? And can you, for yourself, heal your wounds and see how you can show up for others and help them heal their wounds, so we can all co-create a new paradigm where people are loved, because that's what they deserve. Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves to have a comfortable life and without being judged upon whatever they may show up with. But it is especially wrong if it is going on for, you know, in this duality. I mean, wrong. Okay, I'm being corrected here because Nadine, you're going back into the human story. You see, so I have the same. I get really passionate, and then straight away, higher self calls me back and go, you were on a higher perspective, you've falling down again. And then she goes, yeah. Let's all, as I said, clean our own doorstep in your own life. What can you do today that will make you come from your heart, that will make you be a loving person? And no matter what you interact with, who you interact with, that you say, I either see love or I see a call for love. Can you do that? And confront your shadow sides and see that that is a fearful past you that is trying to take over command. We're all going through this together. Let's come out as a loving, loving, loving spiritual being in human form. Okay? I don't know what that all came out. Thank you for watching this every week. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. And that way more people get to see this. And we can then, as I said, co-create. We can all co-create a better world. And we can't create that from the mind that created the problem. So that's why I keep saying, go inside. We go outside too, but first as well and foremost, deal with your own stuff in your head and clean up your own doorstep, and then go out in the world and spread the love and see where you can be active in a way that serves everybody without you losing hope, without you becoming too torn within duality. Not easy, but you got this. You can do this. Together we got this. Bye for now. Sending you so much love. I've been having rose oil going like crazy here. And I forgot, but not important. I had one of my dogs almost died this week, and that was also sad. And just all the grief that came up, and trying to stay in my center, in my power, and not knowing is he gonna die or not. You know, when they stay overnight at the vets and all these things, I feel them. They're like breaking up my heart chakra. They go like, and like wherever you break up that heart chakra, you have a space where light can come in. This is now the time to not just talk, but this is a time to walk our talk and really put this practice into a deep, deep, deep next level. Okay, sending you lots and lots of love. Bye for now, and see you all.